Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Lindo Zindela. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm back with another video, and today's video is a special one because the fragrance in question is reserved for a special occasion, an occasion fitting for a fragrance rather. Look at me getting all muddled up in my words. A fragrance that is fitting for a special day. So if you may or may not have known, I am getting married in it's now exactly a week's time. I do apologize. I'm at home. I'm recording from home. I actually drove down from Johannesburg to Ladysmith last night, about a 3.5 hour drive. So from time to time, you may pick up external sounds. We've got people in the house. Obviously, when there's a wedding coming up, there'll be um, a lot of activity in the house. But back to why you're here. Today I'm going to be talking about a fragrance that when I smelled for the first time, I was like, I need that for my wedding. I smelled it on the guy who was tailoring my suit, Lisa in Morningside Santon. So just to give you a bit of a backstory, like I was so taken aback, and I'm an open guy. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna compliment this guy and eat my words up. I will compliment you. If you smell good, you smell good. If you look good, you dress nice, I will compliment you. Guys, compliments are king. Like you literally make someone's day when you just give them that little compliment. And this guy picked me up from the basement, the parking, went, greeted, and I was just greeted by this beautiful, citrusy, woody fragrance. I was like, okay. I didn't initially, ask him, what are you wearing? Because, my nose is so cultured. Yes, it is. It's learning. I was like, no, I have to take a moment and take it all in. So he's walking and I'm following him. And while I'm following him, the scent trail that it was leaving was so beautiful. It was so inviting. It was so gentlemanly. If that's, I think that's a word fitting for this fragrance. And we walked into his space, into his office. I grabbed my suit. Well, actually, it was for a fitting. Went in, fitted my suit, and I asked him. I'm like, Lisa, I need to ask you. You smell amazing. What are you wearing? And he's like, Cedrat Boise by Mancera. Sorry, he did speak about Montal as well. He's got a nice niche collection of fragrances. He's like, I'm wearing Mancera, Cedrat Boise, and I had seen a lot of reviews from Chaos Fragrance, Curly Fragrance, Jensen's, but more especially Chaos Fragrance. He hyped Cedrat Boise quite a bit. So I was like, man, I need to get this. And when I looked around, Fragrance X it's retailing for 2,200 rands, South African rands, and lo and behold, I checked and I found it on Rio Perfumes. But I'll talk you through the buying journey right now. I just want to talk to you about the fragrance. So that's the story behind it. And that's why I decided this is the fragrance that I'm getting for my wedding. And we have leveled up. The channel now has a tester strip. Progress, guys, progress. It fell, but we've got another one. So, as I mentioned, I picked this up from Rio Perfumes, and I met very, very, very friendly lady, Nasiba. She was frank. She was open with me. She's like, "Look, we've got one of these left. It's in a tester bottle. The juice is still 100% full. It's got a cap. The only thing that you're not getting, you're saving 200 rands, is the original box. You get this tester box." So I was like, oh, I'm saving 200 rands. I've still got things I need to pay for the wedding. I don't mind. So I grabbed this tester bottle. Yeah, this is it. Just open it up for you guys. Okay. So that is the Mancera Cedrat Boise. That's the cap. And at the bottom, you've got your concentration and Size, it's 120 ml bottle. It's an eau de parfum. And yeah, your batch code 221J277C. Made in France at the bottom. And it's all etched into the bottle, so it's not a sticker or anything. The only thing that's a sticker is this part here. The Mancera logo and concentration and name of the fragrance. And it's got a magnetic cap. I think the older, from the videos that I'd watched, the older batches have a, like, I don't know, a twist on or screw on cap. This has got a magnetic bottle. Very nice. For me, the most impressive thing with this fragrance is the Atomizer. Man, this Atomizer is just so amazing, guys. I'm just going to show you this. Tester strip there. Look at this stuff. Pumps out a fair amount of juice. Oh, wow. It's quite a heavy bottle. Just shifted the whole camera. So as you've seen, it pumps out a really fair amount of juice. I think they call them pressurized atomizers. From all the atomizers that I have, this has been the most quality atomizer. It gets out a lot of fragrance and spreads out quite well. So this is just 2 sprays on a tester strip. Stuff is amazing. It's a citrus-based fragrance, and you'll also pick up in the mids some cedar and some leather. And I think the fact that it progresses and changes so long is perhaps down to their use of cedar and leather in the fragrance. So it carries that citrus from the opening through to the mids and the base. And I'm really in love with this fragrance. When I did ask I did ask Ukolisa to spray this on my hand so I could, let my wife smell it, and she's like, this is what a gentleman should smell like. And guys, if you do not have this in your collection, I urge you, get it. At Rio, if you want the full presentation, sometimes they do have tester bottles, sometimes they don't. But for the full presentation, you're going to pay 1,595 on the Rio website. I will leave a link in the description below. Hopefully we'll get to a point where I leave a link in the description below and it comes back to reward me in some way, shape, or form. But building blocks, we'll get there. It's one step at a time. So for 120 ml bottle, you pay, let's just round it up and say you pay 1,600, and the fragrance is quality. The juice is amazing. It projects well. It lasts. You will get at least from this fragrance between 8 to 10 hours. The sillage on this is amazing. The first 2 hours, when you walk into the room, you will, be noticed. You will get you're guaranteed compliments with this fragrance. It's such a well-rounded, gentlemanly fragrance. And I feel like it's so fitting for me in my case because it's a spring wedding and the fragrance itself screams, spring, but not in a tacky sort of way, but spring, gentleman, class, all grouped together. This is what this fragrance gives you. You will stand out amongst your peers with Cedrat Boise by Mancera. Really impressive fragrance. So yeah, thank you guys. I will leave it at that for now. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to wear this fragrance on the big day. Thank you very much. Please guys, wish me well on my big day. I'm not gonna say what do you think of the fragrance. It's a banger. Trust me, it's a banger. If you have it and you don't like it, get on your nose. I'm kidding, but great fragrance.